Hello everybody and welcome to Jerry's Stamps, and just a quick video to show you what I've been up to. And this time it's stamps from the DDR. I haven't really got a lot of stamps in here, but I've been writing out to those labels that you may have seen in my other collections, so I'll quickly show you what is in here. And to be honest, not a lot. It's mainly blank. I do have these two. These are from 1950. We have the 12 Fenink blue stamp there, and the 24 Fenink one. Unfortunately, I don't have too many of the early DDR stamps, but in time, as I go through my collection, I might find some others, and I'll show you soon the collection I've got in my folder. So I'll just move on to the next page. Now this is a temporary stock book. I've put them in for now until I get a new one. It's not the best one, and it's not in too bad a condition, but some of the pages are a little bit creased, the acetate pages. So as you can see, there isn't a lot in it at the moment. Do excuse the glare. The glare on this is just the acetate sheet that's over it, which, because I'm in the conservatory, it shows up quite a lot, so I do apologise for that. And then the only other two stamps I have is these two. So we have the 10 mark there, and another 10 mark, and one of these is glossy paper, and the other one is ordinary paper, so that's the difference. And that's as far as I've got with this. But I will show you my German DDR collection in the folder I've got. So this is the folder where I keep my DDR stamps. I'll just open it up and show you what's inside. So here we can see some stamps from the DDR. Now these may all look the same, some of them, but they're not. There is subtle differences. Watermarks, shades, different types of paper, etc. So those will be interesting to go through. Now I'll just quickly scroll down slowly so you can see them. And I'll go back up again. I do like this one here of the parachutist. That's quite an interesting stamp. And this one here of a helicopter. I also have this bag of DDR stamps. There's quite a few in there. I have tried spreading them out a little bit so you can see some of the stamps that are in there. But yep, that's a bag of stamps there. Here's another sheet of DDR. These are quite nice. That's not a bad start to the set there. I do like these ones, the Luftpost ones. Those are quite nice. And then we have this one here too. And we have some more DDR stamps, or East Germany as some people like to call them. These are quite nice. I do like these. I'll just slowly scroll down so you can see them. And there we have what I think is some sort of postage due stamps, perhaps. I'm not too sure until I consult my catalogue. But those are quite nice. I do like those. So that's it for those. And I've got some more DDR stamps on this bit of paper here. Oh, oops, sorry. That's quite a nice stamp. I do like that. Here we have some more. One there with an overprint on it and an X. So I'll have to find out what that's about. And then the one there with an X and 10 on it. So those are, find out what those are about. There's another one there too. Yeah, those are quite nice. I like those. Now again with these, there are subtle differences with these. Different papers, watermarks, shades, etc. And they're a bit messy, so I'll have to tidy these up. I'll just quickly show you. Yeah, they definitely need tidying up a bit, don't they? So there's those nice ones again that I like with the aircraft on. The postage due type ones there, I think those are. So those are quite nice. Now we have some more here. We have here the overprint with the X over the 16, and it's now a 15. Same here. That one's it was a 24 mark or whatever it is, but now it's a 20. Same with that one. And here we have some more. Those are quite nice. Another overprint one there. These are some more of the modern DDR stamps. Not a bad set there at the top. And then the second set there looked like some sort of swimming or diving or something. Moving down. Oh, those are quite nice. There's one of my favourites there of the parachutist. I do quite like that stamp. Then we have a nice set of birds. Those are quite nice. Some floral ones, look like they're painted or something. They're quite nice. And then we have a locomotive. Quite nice. So there, I like those. Some more East Germany now. These are quite nice. I like the Olympic stamps. The ones there that look like a mosaic. Those are quite nice. We've got these rather two nice floral stamps. Oh, and we've got some there with some nice birds on. So we've got pheasants there. I think those are partridges. And we've got a couple of ducks there. Quite nice. And then we have some more. I do like that silver and gold coloured one. Sorry, red and gold. That's quite nice. Yeah, not too bad. And then finally, I have this thing. As you can see, it's got some dates in it. And this is where I place stamps that are relevant to that date. So over here, for example, for 1945, I've got one of these, that looks like a compass or something stamp. I'm not too sure what's on that. If I turn it, that page is blank. But then I do have these from 1953. Those are quite nice. And then it starts to fill out a bit more as we get into the sort of mid to late 50s. So I'll quickly show you those. 1957, 1958, these ones. Those are quite nice. 1959. If I go over to the next page, you can see these ones from 1960. Those are quite nice. And some more there. (1962). Yeah, I do like those Olympic ones. Those are quite nice. They're for 1964. And then it gets a bit more full now from 1965 onwards. I'll just slowly scroll down so you can see them. There's that mallard and duck there. Nice one of a ladybird. The Olympics. So those are quite nice from 1968. If I go over here, there's some quite a nice lot of stamps there from 1969, 1971 there. Those are quite nice. Then we have a mini sheet with these Olympic skiers and so forth on there. So I've got the mini sheets there. I've also got them all separate there as well. So that's quite good. These ones are from 1973. I do quite like that one there of the bird. That's some sort of railway wagon there. I've got another one of these mini sheets. I've got some stamps under here as well, all mint. So those are quite nice. Nice set there of flowers from 1974, 75. We've got another set of buildings there from 1975. 1976 for these ones. Then we have another mini sheet. 1977, I think that is. It's quite nice, that. Yeah, Christmas 1977. Then we have them too, and another rather nice one of an old vehicle. Quite a lot here from 1978, 79 and so forth, up to the 80s. It's a big mini sheet, this one. So that's up to 1982. For some reason my camera won't pause, so I'll just keep going. Yeah, do apologise about that. So now we're up to 1983 with these rather nice stamps here. Those are quite nice. I do like those. $1985 for those two. Still on 1985. Another nice mini sheet there from 1989. 1990 for that one. That's quite nice. And that's it, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Not quite the one I intended to put out, but I haven't got really far with the collection so far. So I just thought I'd show you a little bit of what I have done and then what the stamps I do have to put in. And hopefully I shall see you all next time. In the next video that I show for DDR, I shall be hopefully a lot more further along and have a lot more stamps in. So until then, take care of yourselves. See you all later. Bye for now.